Bookstores drive me crazy. I'm not talking about libraries or used bookstores or art bookstores or museum bookstores. I'm talking about bookstores that sell new books, crisp, unworn, unwrinkled books. Books with no past, no stains, no previous owners. But why? Why do they drive me so crazy? Well, I think it has something to do with the cover art, or the colorful and coordinated patterns of their spines. Bookstores are basically like art galleries, with stories attached. Another thing that blows my mind about bookstores is how powerful the merchandise is. This book started a war. This book invoked a fatwa. This book was passed down orally for hundreds of years. And here they all sit before you, and I've barely read any of them. And this is really what drives me insane. There's so many books, but not enough time. Between Netflix, podcasts, social media, binge-worthy cable shows, The New Yorker, and the 24-hour news cycle, I guess if I had to describe this feeling, it would be like the reading version of FOMO, which is just exacerbated by the staff picks section. Or those little award stickers. I can never leave the bookstore without buying at least 3 books. And we all know what happens to them. So my quest is twofold. First, I'm gonna search for the most beautiful bookstore in the world. Well, not really the whole world, mostly just Western Europe and South America. And second, I'm gonna ask a bunch of incredibly smart people to help me figure out how to read more books. Because right now, my whole content diet is out of whack, and if I continue at this pace, I'm gonna know jack shit before I die.
Hi everyone, I'm Howard Berg, the world's fastest reader. I'm here today to share with you some of the strategies that helped me get into the Guinness Book of World Records. So let's get started.
We have Howard Berg with us this morning. He is the world's fastest reader.
The world's fastest reader, Howard Berg, is wrapping up Max Baucus's healthcare bill.
I'm the world's fastest reader. I can read around 80 pages a minute.
This supersonic speed put Howard in the Guinness Book of World Records and on the road teaching others his skill.
It's not a magic trick. It is a skill, and it's something people can learn. That's my whole point of doing this.
I'm going to show you how to increase your reading speed. I'm going to show you why you read slowly. I'm going to show you how to improve your comprehension, which I think is far more important than your speed.
Yeah. Howard is the fastest reader in the world, so I asked him to teach me his world-famous speed reading technique.
Are you from New York originally?
I am from New York.
I thought so. I heard a little of that twang.
I figured if I could up my pages per minute, then I could easily read more books before I die.
Okay.
To start speeding up, you're going to take your hand, and you're going to go one line at a time with your hand going from the left to the right margin, from the left to the right margin. With your eyes following your hand, you go one line at a time, all the way across, eye following the hand, eye following the hand. And here's the secret sauce, as fast as you can comprehend. And just doing that one change will bump you up by 10 to 20%.
So line, just doing this line by line?
As fast as you could comprehend.
I was told not to do
That's
that.
right. They told you a lot of things in school that were wrong. What they did when they taught reading is they had you read aloud. It's like someone's in back of your head pronouncing one word at a time. When I'm reading 80, 90 pages a minute, I'm seeing movies. And then when I want to remember what I read, I play the movie back, and I'm seeing the details in my movie, and I'm converting what I'm seeing back to sound. So we're going to learn Paul Revere, but we're going to use the senses and not just the way we normally would learn it. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So Paul Revere, okay, he stood near Boston Harbor and he smelled and tasted salt. Okay, I want you to smell and taste the salt. Okay. He saw the light in the tower. See the light in the tower, one light by land.
So you're having me
experience it.
Uh-huh.
He mounted his horse. He felt the saddle pressing against him. Do you feel the saddle?
Mm-hmm.
He started to ride, and on the cobblestones, he heard the... And then he got in the woods.
This is what you mean by feel it as a movie.
Hear it, feel it, smell it, touch it, taste it, experience it. And he heard the hooves on the soft ground, and he could smell the pine trees in the woods. In a textbook, it would have said, Paul Revere warned the regulars the Minutemen were coming. And the next day, all you'd remember is I read something about the Revolutionary War. But if you experienced it, you smelled the smells, you heard the hooves, you felt the saddle, now all of your brain is engaged. It's immersive. You're experiencing it as if it's happening. Tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
Go. What's happening is the part of your brain that listens to the words won't be able to keep up. And it's like, this isn't working. I can't read like this. And I want that to happen because then there's only one place in your brain which can process the data at that speed. Because of the stress and because of the confusion, the part of your brain that makes movies switches on. And then you are reading faster and you do know what you're reading. Stop. Now, look at where you are compared to where you were the first time.
Yeah.
You're about 10, 20% faster.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how easy this is.